Hey, what's up everyone, Saintsfan here, and welcome to another GTA 5 Q&A. Today we have a bunch of topics to talk about, so we're gonna hop right into this. The first one from homie Pepto. He says, is the $4 million office really worth it since you're really getting the exact same thing as the $1 million office? Yeah, see, that's kind of my view on things. That's why on the PC version of GTA Online, I have the $1 million, the cheapest office, just because, like, if you're gonna spend them, like, why spend the money if you don't need to, you know? Like, yeah, having the Maze Bank building may be cool, and you get access to the roof, you know, the roof up there. That might be interesting to have, but yeah, it's the same office interior. You're not getting anything else out of it. And honestly, the $1 million office, like, people may be hating on it, man, but one, it's got a pretty decent view. It's also got a subway system entrance, like, right outside the door, which may be useful for some, you know, sort of instances. You got to get away quick, take your motorcycle, go down there. You know, I don't know. It's just, I don't think there is, I don't think it's really that worth it. But, you know, if you bought it, hey, you bought it. Next up, from Boca Boy, do you think that the remaining 3 character slots will ever open up? Seems like they have vanished since last gen. Yeah, that's a good question, man. I think what happened, initially Rockstar, like, had a plan for those 3 character slots, whether it was, like, becoming a police man, I don't know why I said it weird like that, or a gangster or something, that was going to be, like, a separate character. But, yeah, ever since Next Gen came out and PC and all that, they did away with that because I think they figured that wasn't ever going to happen, unfortunately, you know. Next one from Lucky, do you think the future of GTA will bring multiple cities that you can seamlessly travel back and forth to? Wouldn't that be the dream, man? Yeah, not in this GTA Online, that's for sure. It's almost like not in our generation, like our kids' generation, that's when they're gonna see that, because that's a lot, you know, having multiple cities. The whole rumor with, like, Liberty City, I don't think that's ever gonna happen with this GTA Online either, unfortunately. Just, like, I don't know, man. There's enough lag and stuff as it is, even on the new gen consoles like the Xbox One and the PS4. Hey, maybe when the Project Scorpio comes out for the Xbox One, where you can play in, like, 4K gaming and stuff, that might, you know, have the processing power and hardware to do, or to have these giant cities. I think one day we can dream. Next one from Lazy Monkey, who or what got you into the GTA series? You know, I'll be honest, I have no idea. I really cannot remember. I do remember purchasing my first GTA game. I was like 11 years old. I was going into Walmart with my mother, and I went to you know, actually I think they still have them in Walmart, the glass, like, cases where you have to get the employee to, or open it up so you could see, or, you know, get a look at the game. And, like, while they were opening it up, the employee was explaining to my mom, like, you know, this is a rated M game. He shouldn't be playing rated M games and all that. And I was just like, Mom, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And when my mom read the back and saw, like, the ESRB where it said, like, violence, graphic, or whatever, language, nudity, and all this stuff. And she's like, nudity? There's nudity in this game? You didn't tell me that. And I was like, no, they just put that on there for no reason. They just put that so, you know, whatever. They didn't, like, there's no actual nudity in the game. And, hey, it worked because she bought me the game. So that was my first memory of Vice City. I don't remember, like, actually what got me into it, because I don't think I ever played one before that. So, yeah, that's a good question, but I don't know. Cedric with the next one. What kind of stunts do you like, or do you think we will see in the Stunt Academy DLC? This is an interesting question because, one, do you think they're going to add, you would think they would add stunts, I guess, if the name's Cunning Stunts, but I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I think it's just going to be like the races, to be honest. They're going to add a bunch of new props and stuff, obviously, as you saw from that one picture with, like, the giant tubes and stuff like that, but I don't know what kind of, like, stunts. If anything, they'll do the stunt arena, like, they'll actually open up the arena and let us do some maybe stunting in there with some dirt bikes or something. But other than that, I really don't know what other types of stunts, you know, they might add in that update. Let me know in the comment section, what kind of stunts would you like to see in that DLC? Next one from Taylor. After the Cunning Stunts update, how many more updates do you think there will be, and what do you think they'll be about? Well, like I've said before, they have unlimited freaking potential with updates. They might do that biker update that everybody signed a petition for a while ago. They may do, what is it, Finance and Felony Part 2. That's a possibility. I mean, they have a lot. And I don't know how many more updates there'll be. I think there'll just be as many updates as they want to put out until the next GTA game, really. Because, I mean, if they're making money and people are still playing, why stop? Broclaw with the next one. Are you hyped for the stunning cuts? Listen, yo, I said, apparently last week I said it wrong. All right, my mistake is the Cunning Stunts, not what he put in the question. My bad, all right? I actually am hyped. Because racing, I love racing in this game, man. I love the community-made maps. And to only have that be increased, like, yes, sign me up for that. Plus, there's going to be new cars, apparently. And, I mean, really, just what the community can make with all these new props and all these new tubes and everything, I'm really excited for it. I don't know when it's going to come out, but I'm really excited for it. I guess speaking of when it's going to come out, Hatem Ottawa says, when do you expect them to release that update? It's the Cunning Stunts. Well, I actually will touch on this just because our friend Yan, he actually got some new information, or he put out some new information about this. So initially, apparently he said that the 3 unreleased cars were going to come out before July, like they were going to be spread over the month of June, which we are in now, kind of like how the lowriders were spread out over 3 weeks. But he was actually told that that wasn't actually the case. What he was told is that the 3 cars are for the Cunning Stunts update, which is supposed to be released in July. But if we think about it, wouldn't it be pretty weird if the Cunning Stunts update was a tunable update? Because basically, if you don't know, to become a tunable update, everything has to be in the game files already. And we already have the 3 cars, so they would make sense as a tunable update, but we don't have all the big props. Like, we don't have those big tubes that we saw in that one picture that Rockstar released on the newswire. So that couldn't be a tunable update. It'd actually have to have a physical download, a physical update to get that stuff into the game, which would defeat the purpose of adding the 3 unreleased cars with the Finance and Felony DLC. So at this point, nobody really knows what is going to happen with those 3 unreleased cars and with the Cunning Stunts update. My bet is still they're going to release these 3 unreleased cars over the course of 3 weeks. Maybe they might do it for the July 4th update, kind of like how they did, I think, with the Tampa for Christmas time. Like, they added the old stuff for Christmas, but then they also added the new Tampa. They might do that for the July 4th. They might bring back the old stuff and then release these 3 new cars. That's a possibility. As for when the Cunning Stunts update's going to come out, though, I don't know, man. I still think it would be in July. I mean, if they push it to, like, August, I just feel like they're missing out because right now it's summertime. Everyone's out of school. They have time. People have time to play the game as much as they want for the most part. So I think sometime in July is when we will see that update. And then the last question from Luke, and you guys can answer this in the comment section, but do you think the Cunning Stunts will be better than Finance and Felony? That's an interesting question, but honestly, I don't really know if you can compare the two just because they're so different. You know, like, Finance and Felony is a great way to make money. It added some really awesome features into the game, like the office, you know, becoming a CEO, the gun locker. But then, like, the Cunning Stunts one, that's not going to be a great way to make money, but it's going to be a super fun update because there's going to be all these amazing new jobs and all these amazing new races, plus whatever new cars that come into the game. Plus, it might not be as expensive. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you got to balance out here, and I don't really know if I can definitively say which one will be better. Even, like, once the Cunning Stunts update is out, I don't think I will be able to say if one is better than the other, just because they add totally different things to GTA Online. But if you guys want to discuss that in the comment section, feel free. Anyway, that is it with the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you do want to ask me a question for next week's Q&A, all you have to do is use the hashtag AskSaints on Twitter, and I will see your question. But thank you guys for watching. Drop a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more awesome GTA content. See you all in the next one. As always, though, it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out. Peace.